Hey everybody, Carolina Gun Guy here. So I've wanted to do this video for a while where I ask Alexa questions about guns and see what kind of response you get from Alexa, an AI program. She pulls a lot of her stuff from Wikipedia. I'll get to that in a second. But I had in my mind before I started this that I would be getting a bunch of left-centered or anti-gun responses, and that's not what I got at all. The second question I asked, I actually got a response that was way different than what I expected, so I had a list of questions I was going to ask, but I ended up crossing a whole bunch of them off as I went. And I still ask about 15 questions or so, but it's not as many as I thought I was going to ask, and it's not where I thought I would end up with her. So, a couple things I noticed. You can't ask opinion questions. You have to ask questions that involve a response which will include a definition or statements of fact, whether actual or alleged fact. Or, if you ask questions with an opinion-based answer, you'll often get, sorry, I'm not sure about that. Like if I ask, Alexa, which one is better, a 9mm or a 45 ACP?
I don't know that one.
You get that. I do have a few of these questions that I did ask because I wanted to see what kind of response she would give and if she would say anything other than what I was expecting. Now, a lot of Alexa's answers are pulled directly from Wikipedia and therefore subject to mistakes or biases based on the specific Wikipedia article's writers or editors. For example, if I ask, Alexa, is there a gun violence problem in the U.S.?
Here's something I found from the article Gun Violence on Wikipedia. Gun violence in the United States results in tens of thousands of deaths and injuries annually.
Well, yes, guns do account for tens of thousands of deaths and injuries annually, but that didn't answer the question as to whether there's a gun violence problem. Also, while there are tens of thousands of gun deaths in the U.S. annually, suicides make up about 2/3 of those deaths. So is that gun violence? I guess arguably it's violence against self, but it's certainly not how Alexa's response was crafted based on the Wikipedia article she was quoting. So let's go ahead and get to my questions and see how Alexa responds to certain questions about guns. Alexa, is gun ownership guaranteed in the U.S.?
Here's something I found from the article Gun Culture in the United States on Wikipedia. Gun ownership in the United States is constitutionally protected by the United States Bill of Rights. Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Thanks for your feedback.
Alexa, what is the Second Amendment?
The Second Amendment to the United States Constitution protects an individual right to keep and bear arms.
An individual right. I did not see that coming. Alexa, are guns dangerous?
I'm not sure.
Alexa, what is an assault rifle?
The noun assault rifle is usually defined as a military rifle capable of both automatic and semi-automatic fire, utilizing an intermediate power cartridge.
So it's a military rifle, basically. Alexa, what is an assault weapon?
The noun assault weapon is usually defined as any of various automatic and semi-automatic military firearms utilizing an intermediate power cartridge, designed for individual use.
So she basically has the same definition for assault weapon and assault rifle. Alexa, what was the assault weapons ban?
The Public Safety and Recreational Firearms Use Protection Act or Federal Assault Weapons Ban was a subsection of the Violent Crime Control and Law Enforcement Act of 1994, a United States federal law which included a prohibition on the manufacture for civilian use of certain semi-automatic firearms that were defined as assault weapons as well as certain ammunition magazines that were defined as large capacity.
Alexa, what is a large capacity magazine?
Here's something I found from the article magazine, Firearms, on Wikipedia. High-capacity or large-capacity magazines are generally those defined by statute to be capable of holding more than 10 or 15 rounds, although the definitions vary.
Okay, so she admits definitions vary, but generally defined by statute. Alexa, what is a standard capacity magazine?
Here's something I found from the article High Capacity Magazine on Wikipedia. Typically, standard capacity magazines with more than 5 rounds use staggered box magazines for reliable loading.
Well, that doesn't help. Alexa, does America have a gun problem?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, which state has the highest rate of gun deaths?
Here's something I found on Wikipedia. In 2016, the overall rate of death by firearms in the United States was 11.8 per 100,000 people, the same as for death by motor vehicles, with suicides accounting for roughly 2 out of every 3 gun deaths.
So if you take away suicides, then vehicles kill 3 times the number of people that guns do. I think we need more vehicle control. Alexa, what is the definition of gun control?
The noun gun control is usually defined as government regulation of the sale and ownership of firearms.
Alexa, does the government have a right to regulate the sale and ownership of firearms?
Here's something I found from the article Gun Laws in Mexico on Wikipedia.
Alexa, stop. That doesn't help at all. Alexa, how many guns are in the U.S.?
359,081,400 guns are in the United States.
It's oddly specific. Alexa, what is the population of the U.S.?
According to the CIA World Factbook, as of 2017, the population of the United States is 327 million people.
Alexa, what percentage of U.S. adults own a gun?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Alexa, what percentage of adults in the United States own a gun?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, do you own a gun?
I didn't get that.
Alexa, do you own a gun?
I don't own anything.
Alexa, are you a Republican or Democrat?
There are no voting booths in the cloud. Believe me, I've looked. It's all just ones and zeros up here.
Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate the time and the likes and the subscriptions. If you have any more questions you'd like me to ask Alexa in the future and other videos, let me know. Put it in the comments. I'd like to see what you guys want me to find out. Or you can just go do it yourself and make your own video. Let me know if you do that. Put a link to your video in my comment too. I want to see what you ask and what Alexa says back to you. Thanks, guys. Take care and God bless.